Hey everyone, welcome to the weekly update here at Fishy Business. I actually want to start this with a thank you. Nancy Floyd, thank you for beautifying our driftwood tree. It's getting ready for Easter. She not only did this beautiful bow, but provided the Easter eggs that are hanging on it that will actually have discounts for Easter week that we're going to do a special thing for, but you're going to find out about that later. So thank you, Nancy, for beautifying our tree. One thing I want to mention before we get too heavy into the update is the new glass cages. We have stocked glass cages before, but not like we're doing it now. We have 3 glass cages coming in. This is the first one that came in. Kat, do you remember exactly what size this one was?
120.
Okay, it is a 120. And this is a very incredibly well-built system. It's very heavy. It's, I think, meant to last against pretty much anything. Bullets falling off the back of trucks. It is that sturdy of a tank. Very thick glass, low iron on the front for heightened visibility, but it's a very, very solid tank. So you want to check that out when you come in amongst all the other tanks that we have. That's the beginning. Let's get into the video.
Hey, it's Kevin. I have some amazing freshwater fish to show off to you, but before we really get into the nitty-gritty of it, in particular, I want to show these off. Look at the amazing selection of peacocks and other African cichlids that we have in right now. These are so brag-worthy, especially some of these peacocks. Some of these peacocks are actually locally raised in tanks. They look fantastic, but also too, let's not forget, it's springtime now. So, pondfish. We have an amazing selection of pondfish. I've got Sarasa comets and shabunkins for the goldfish. I've got butterfly koi in 2 or 3 different sizes. I've got domestic koi in several different sizes. Here's some bigger shabunkins. And we have some bigger ones in the trough here. We've got some that are at least 10 inches in here. These are the biggest ones that we normally stock, but they're good size and great quality for the price of $79.99. And we'll be getting some more in as we go further into the springtime season. Now let's show you some other fish as well. If you're looking for a really cool dwarf cichlid, we have Bolivian rams in. Bolivian rams aren't a true ram like your German blue rams and the such. They are technically a micro geophagus, which makes them a little more durable actually. They get really amazing color the longer they're in your tank, and they're actually really good for our community aquarium. Usually you don't see much aggression at all out of this fish. We have a nice selection of extra double chunky goldfish. We've got in some RYUKINS that are nice fat little water piggies. We also have down here some really cute RANCHUS that came in. Really fat little monsters. They are so adorable. They are little water piggies. So if you're looking for fancy goldfish, I got you covered this week for sure. This is a really cool little South American import that we have in. We've got in a good looking batch of silver dollars. Silver dollars are a schooling fish that's somewhat a relative of the piranha actually, but they're mostly a vegetarian. So they would not do well in a planted tank. They do get quite large actually, and usually are used often as dither fish with cichlids such as geophagus and severums. If you're looking for a really cool shoaling fish, we've got in some really nice looking glass bloodfin tetras in. They are really more to look at when you got them in groups of 10 or more. Do large schools of small fish and you're going to get a lot more shoaling activity out of your fish.
Saltwater portion of the weekly update. Please ignore my voice. Pollen is kicking my butt this week and I am dying. So I will be walking through all the fish that I got. Well, I didn't get fish in today. Today's Wednesday. I got in a whole bunch of inverts. And I got clownfish, so I guess I lied. But mostly inverts. I got a lot of inverts in stock I'm about to show you. I had 2 shipments show up today, so ORNATE and my inverts. I have a shipment showing up tomorrow and I have a shipment showing up Friday. So I have 3 days of shipments of a whole bunch of different stuff. So that is very exciting. A lot of cool stuff, so you gotta come in and check it out. This is probably one of the coolest things I got in. This is a sponge decorator crab. As the name is, a decorator crab with a big sponge on it. This guy is super, super cool. Will add a lot of color to your tank with that nice big red sponge. And such an awesome little fish to watch, or invert to watch. And like I had said, I got in an RA shipment, so I got in assorted designers clownfish. They're still kind of acclimating. I got them in earlier this morning, so that's why there are a couple down there. They're still getting their bearings, but you can see that most of them are already up and swimming. Super cool, lots of different patterns and kinds. I also got in a couple of pistol shrimps, and I have yellow watchmans in here as well. So we will have hopefully some yellow watchman pistol shrimp pairs. A lot of people have been asking for them. I've been trying to keep them in stock. I cannot keep pistol shrimps or any pairs in stock. We literally posted a video about one the other day and it already sold. So we have a lot of cool stuff coming up. Pistol shrimps are just one of them. Got in some yellow tree sponges, or rope sponge is what this is technically called. I got in a lot of different kinds of sponges. I have some red. We have a couple of the orange back there. And I think that's a key lime. I got a couple of different kinds of colors, but there's another yellow rope sponge. So a lot of sponges. Super cool thing to add to your aquarium. Requires minimal effort and will help with the overall health of your tank.
Thanks for watching the video. Definitely, if you've got a pond, thinking about a pond, as I have in previous videos, urged you, come talk to us. Having a pond in the backyard or the front yard, like my case, is really cool in the afternoon when you get home from work, have a glass of wine, go sit by there. Koi are really interesting fish. They're very personable. If there is a fish that can grow with you almost like a dog or a cat, it is a koi fish. They pay attention to a lot, they will get to know you, and they really make a cool addition to any garden or home. So you definitely want to check that out. If you've been thinking about it, there's a lot of direction we can point you in. Have a great weekend. God bless. We'll see you back here next week. Hi, this is Chuck with the weekly update. Evil Sea Witch has turned me into a sponge crab. I am here to welcome you to the weekly update, but now I'm leaving to go my merry way because I'm tired of this sponge being on my back. Welcome to the weekly update. What have they done to Cat? What have they done to Cat? They've turned her into an urchin. And Kevin's been turned into a snail. A snail. Ah! If enough of you come in this weekend, the evil sea witch has sworn to turn me back into me. I'm tired of carrying around this sponge. So God bless. Thanks for paying attention to the weekly update. I'll see you back next week, hopefully as a person and not a sponge crab.